What up, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me at DMAC_LA. Don't forget to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. For all the latest Dodgers news and rumors, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and I want all your takes right down below in the comments section. I want all your takes on today's topic right down below in the comments section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. What's going on, Dodgers Nation? The hot stove just got a lot hotter with the rumors that Nolan Arenado could be traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yes, the 8-time Gold Glove Award winner, the 4-time Platinum Glove Award winner, could be headed to L.A. And according to Jim Bowden in an interview with MLB Network Radio, he said that he thinks that he'll be a Dodger by Christmas. So yes, forget the PS5, forget the Xbox. You could be getting Nolan Arenado for Christmas. Here's Jim Bowden on MLB Radio talking about Nolan Arenado joining the Dodgers.
Nolan Arenado will be a Dodger by Christmas.
Do not trade this year, Christmas?
Look, I spoke to the Dodgers. They're obsessed with getting a right-handed bat.
Listen, I might be willing to bet.
Preferably a third baseman, and they have been engaged with Jeff Bridich and the Rockies.
I might be willing to bet the buffet on this one, actually.
Arenado,
Hunter, let him expand on this. I'm going to tweet the hell out of it.
Arenado is planning on opting out of his contract with the Rockies in a year. And Trevor Story's a free agent in a year. And the Rockies have serious financial issues after the pandemic. And the trade talks between the Rockies and Dodgers are real.
So it could be a blue Christmas for Nolan Arenado, who's from Southern California. He's from Newport Beach, went to El Toro High School, home of the Chargers, and it looks like he's been angling to come back to L.A. And the Dodgers, they've been interested in Nolan Arenado for a few years. This isn't the first time that there's been rumors that the Dodgers have been interested in the all-star third baseman. Now, if the Dodgers want to make a move for Nolan Arenado, now would be the time, because with all the losses due to the coronavirus pandemic, the Rockies, along with many clubs in Major League Baseball, they're strapped for cash. They're looking to unload on a lot of these big contracts. And also, Nolan Arenado has a terrible relationship with the front office of the Rockies, specifically general manager Jeff Bridich. Now, less than a year after signing that 8-year, $260 million contract, there were already rumors that the Rockies were listening to trade offers for Nolan Arenado, and he wasn't happy about it. Him and Jeff Bridich, they cut off all communication. They were not speaking to each other. And then in spring training, Bridich told the media, "We have listened to teams regarding Nolan, and really nothing has come of it. We are going to move forward pretty much as we expected with Nolan in the purple and black as our third baseman." And then when he was asked about Bridich's comments, Nolan said, "I really don't care what's being said. I just know that I feel disrespected over there." So clearly Nolan Arenado and Jeff Bridich have a rocky relationship in Colorado, and it's time to move on. He's unhappy there. He doesn't feel like they've built a team around him that can contend for a World Series, so he wants out. He's not happy. He's miserable in Colorado. Here's a live look at Nolan Arenado in Colorado.
I'm not happy. I hate it here. I want to go home.
So the fact that he's unhappy, that only helps the Dodgers because he has a no-trade clause, a full no-trade clause. They can't just trade him off wherever they want. And you know it's going to be these big market clubs, these big marquee franchises like the Yankees, like the Dodgers, the Mets, possibly the St. Louis Cardinals that'll bring on and absorb a contract like Nolan Arenado. Now, if you look at this contract, he has 6 years and $199 million left on his contract, and he can opt out after the 2021 season. So that also gives him more leverage because they hold on to him. He can walk and they can get no prospects. And you know the Dodgers have some of the premier prospects in all of Major League Baseball. We're going to throw out some names that could be included in the package, but he has 5 years left, $164 million if he opts in after the 2021 season, and that'll take him until his age 35 season. So if you trade for him, he's probably going to opt into that deal. You doubt he'll leave that money on the table and re-enter the market. I think that whoever ends up with him is going to be stuck with Nolan Arenado, and the question is, who do you deal for him, and is he worth the trade? Now, last year, he had one of the worst years of his career. In 2020, he slashed .253, .303, .434, had an OPS of .738, an OPS plus of 84, a WRC plus of 76. He hit 8 home runs. He had 26 RBIs. So it was a down year offensively for Nolan Arenado. Defensively, he's unquestionably the best defensive third baseman in the game. Won his 4th straight Platinum Platinum Glove Award. He also had 15 defensive runs saved. So there's no question on the hot corner, he's the best in the game. It's just a matter of that offense. Is he worth it from an offensive productivity standpoint? And the first thing you hear about when it comes to Nolan Arenado is those home-road splits. At home, at Coors Field in his career, he's slashing 322, 376, 609 with a 985 OPS. Then on the road, he's slashing 263, 322, 471. Now, I do think the Dodgers should weigh those home road splits, but he did hit a respectable 277 on the road in 2016. Then in 2017, he had a career high on the road, 283 with an 886. So that's the best he's done on the road in his career. And I think Nolan Arenado, he's a hitter that fits a need for the Dodgers, and that is a power right-handed bat. Now, how much are these home run totals inflated because of Coors Field? Like I said, it's like playing MLB The Show on rookie mode. Well, he still hit a lot of home runs. 42 home runs, his career high in 2015, 41 bombs in 2016, 37 in 2017, 38 in 2018, and 41 in 2019. So he has that power bat that the Dodgers need from the right side. So he would fit that need. Now the question is, what do you give up for Nolan Arenado? Now they're going to want a prospect package with elite prospects. I suspect they're going to want Gavin Lux, Tony Gonsolin, Keibert Ruiz to start things off. Now, would you deal those prospects for Nolan Arenado? I definitely think you would consider it. Now, instantly, it would give the Dodgers three of the best defensive players at their position in the game. Mookie Betts in right field, Cody Bellinger in center field, and Nolan Arenado at third base. You got 2 Gold Glove Award winners and a Platinum Glove Award winner, 3 of the best in the game. Now, the question is, do you think you can get that offensive production like we saw in Colorado? Do you think you're going to get 30 to 40 home runs per year? Because if you think he's going to give you 30 to 40 home runs per year and hit for something like 275 to 310, anything in that range, then you make that deal. So look, if Coors Field was included in the deal, I'm all in. Let's do it. You send him our way. But I do think the Dodgers need to think long and hard about their player they're getting offensively. Can he match that production or even get close to it? Because if he does, and if he gives you 30-plus home runs a year, you make that move. I'm fine with it. Look, I'm not sold on Gavin Lux as a superstar yet. I haven't seen enough from him to say that, hey, this guy's a for sure perennial all-star. And then Keibert Ruiz, I'm very high on. I think he can be a big league catcher, but the Dodgers, they have Will Smith, they have Cartaya coming up, they have tons of catching depth, they have Austin Barnes, who played phenomenally in the 2020 postseason. Because if I'm the Dodgers and I'm really willing to give up these elite prospects, the Gavin Luxes, the Tony Gonsolins, the Keibert Ruizes, I'm giving them to the highest bidder. I'm seeing who we can get for these elite prospects. Would the Cleveland Indians accept that prospect package for Francisco Lindor? Are there other big moves out there that could be made instead of cashing in to get Arenado? Now, the good thing about Arenado is if you trade for him, you have him locked up for the next 6 years. But if you trade for Lindor, you get that 1 year and you sign him to a 10-year deal. Then you move Corey Seager to third. You have Corey Seager at third, Lindor at short, Mookie in right, Cody Bellinger, I would sign him, and Walker Buehler. That is a core that wins World Series titles. But if the Dodgers think they can get that 34 home run guy for the next 5-6 years, then I'm all in. You make that move. I trust Andrew Friedman, the Dodgers, to do the right thing. If they think that they can get that guy, then you make that move. You got a superstar that solidifies the hot corner for the next 5, 6, 7 years, and then you lock up Corey Seager. You have power on both sides of the plate. You have a core that can win multiple World Series titles. But now it's time for your takes. I asked the Dodger fans earlier on Twitter if you want to see Nolan Arenado and Dodger Blue. Here's some of the best responses I got. We've got Doug Slayton at DJ Slats. Living in Denver now and hearing how much he hates the GM, he will leave the Rocks. He grew up a Dodger fan. Bring him home. I bet he'd be happy renegotiating his money to be on a winning team. Figure it out. We got Robin DeHood at Robin DeHood. Only if it doesn't mean letting Corey walk like that MLB writer this morning seemed to think. Letting a guy like that go at the shortstop position just seems crazy to me. We aren't the Indians. Then we've got at Moni Muscuddy in all caps. Yes, I want to see him in Dodger Blue. Then we've got at Juan Casas 2923. I love JT. He gave us great memories, but if we can get Arenado, dang, man, this team is an absolute unit. Hopefully we can keep the DH for Turner. Then we've got at Slay Bader 3. Dodgers if they get Arenado. Got a little gift there of Thanos with the 5th Infinity Stone. And then we've got at Michael Stinfeld. 250 at Dodger Stadium. No glove is worth $35 million and a ton of prospects. Then we've got at Midwest Dodger. Don't think we need him. Just re-sign our guys and keep churning them out through the farm system. Then we got at CMart_91. Are you kidding me? I'm stoked. We would be having a stud at third base for years to come. Then at Romero RNN. Can he pitch, close out of the bullpen, play second base? Then we've got at John Kwasniewski 1. Obviously, don't give away the whole farm system, but in Friedman, I trust to pull the trigger if he sees a deal that can work. Then Dodgers Nation put out a poll earlier today. How do you feel about a potential Nolan Arenado to the Dodgers trade? 49.7% said, I'm all in. 31.3% said, don't trade away the farm. And then 19% said, I like our team as is. So do you want to see the Dodgers trade for Nolan Arenado? Let me know down below in the comments. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com.